Hey guys, what's up? It's TheThirdKnight here, and welcome to my 50 hard clue scroll rewards video. So I finally collected all of the hard clue scroll rewards, and I finally got around to actually finishing this video. Obviously, it's been 3 or 4 months, and I do very much apologize about that. 3 or 4 months ago, I had uploaded my medium clue scroll rewards video, completing 50 of those, and I've finally gotten around to doing the hard clue scroll equivalent. So I'm going to basically talk through sort of the process I went through in collecting all the hard clue scrolls and just some other stuff in general. So if you want to listen to that, feel free, but also if you just want to skip to the end and see all the absolutely awesome juicy loot, well, maybe not that awesome. I'm just going to say it right now, I didn't get 3rd age, so you know, if you're watching and you're thinking that I've gotten 3rd age or something like that, I do apologize. I would have loved to have gotten 3rd age, but I didn't actually get 3rd age. But if you want to see the full list of lewtations and me selling it, I'll annotate and also put the time code in the description below, so you can just click on that and skip to the part you want to see. Otherwise, feel free to just sit back, relax, and I'm just going to talk you through the processes I went to get all the hard clues, and also my luck, and just, you know, some funny things that happened, I guess, sort of in between, and also where I've been and what I'm planning to do with videos and stuff in the future. Before I get too far into the video, I just want to say a huge thank you to you all for subscribing to my channel. I recently hit 4,000 subscribers. I think I'm sitting at just over 4,000 subscribers at the moment. So massive thank you to you all for subscribing to the channel. It is really awesome. It's just phenomenal. I honestly did not ever think that I would reach anywhere near this amount of subscribers. I was absolutely through the moon when I hit 50 subscribers, but now at 4,000, it's just it is pretty unbelievable, and it's pretty freaking awesome. I have learned, you know, a lot of just a whole bunch of stuff about, you know, video making, and also just met so many people, just learned heaps of other stuff as well about just YouTube and, you know, making videos and all that stuff, and it's just been a really cool experience. And I just want to thank you guys for allowing me to have that opportunity. I do try and put as much effort into my videos, and I make these videos for you guys. So if you have any feedback or anything you ever want to, you know, say, you know, like, oh, your videos are shit, hopefully just tell me why as well. But yeah, I'm always all ears. I'm always ready to listen to any ideas you guys have. So yeah, just feel free to, you know, comment on this video or comment on any video. I do try to read every single comment, and I do try to reply to as many of them as possible. So chances are I will see it and I'll reply to you. So just, yeah, massive thank you to you all for that. Massive pat on the back, guys, and I really look forward to seeing how far we can go in the future, and just putting more and more effort into my videos, just the maximum amount of effort I can possible every single time. And just, yeah, it's really exciting. It's really cool to see. You never know what might happen in the future, what games I might play, might make videos on. You know, it's all up to you. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate that. But anyway, back into the clue scroll video. So basically, I guess my luck throughout the entire time was sort of fairly average. It sort of started off well, and then it sort of declined slowly. I think I started getting some more crummy clues towards the end, right up until the very final clue, which was, you know, pretty good. It's like a pretty decent sort of average hard clue scroll reward. But I didn't get anything fancy. Of course, no 3rd age, which is a bit disappointing. Sorry for just spoiling it outright like that, but I mean, it would have been pretty lucky, to be honest, to get a piece of 3rd age after 50 hard clues. Mind you, you could also add on like the other 100, like freaking, like maybe like more like 1,000 hard clues I've done in my entire RS career. But then, even then, if you actually look at the Old School RuneScape, I think they opened 4,000 hard clue scroll caskets. I'm not sure how many exactly, but it was an absolute crap load of them, and they only got 1 or 2 pieces of 3rd age, which was pretty crazy. But I mean, it does go to show that you can get it. If you do enough hard clue scrolls, you will eventually get a piece of 3rd age, even if it's like a 3rd age coif, which would be just so devastating. It would just be so awful. I mean, it is there. You still can get those pieces of 3rd age. They're not being taken out of the game. They are somewhere in there. If you do enough hard clues, you will get them. But I think the main thing that I really like about these clue scroll videos, especially with the hard clue scroll, obviously I was killing cave horrors, so I was also getting black masks and other drops from them, which I'll sort of talk a bit about soon, is, I mean, if you can complete the clue scrolls within a decent amount of time, like, for example, hard clue scrolls you should be able to complete at least under 15 minutes. Most of the time, if you get sort of an average hard clue scroll, and then every now and then you might get a slightly better one, you're going to be making enough money to make it worth actually doing those clue scrolls. So it's definitely always worth doing it. It's always just a bit of fun as well, because it always mixes up whatever you're doing. In my instance, it's sort of less because it's sort of repetitive what I'm doing. But if you're doing Slayer or something and you're just picking up hard clues and stuff, it's definitely worth going and doing them. Over time, you also memorize where to go for everything, so it can take you anywhere between, like, you know, it could take you like a few minutes if you get really lucky, or it could take you, like, you know, between 5 and 15 minutes, I would say, is probably sort of an average time. Yeah, so definitely worth doing. It's really cool seeing all the new rewards and stuff as well, even if they're not worth a huge amount of money. So I didn't end up using a cannon, which is probably against a lot of what most people would say is the fastest way of getting hard clues, which is almost definitely correct. I'm sure it's much faster with the cannon. But the reason for not using the cannon was because the cannon obviously is a bit of an expense. You do probably end up covering, you know, breaking more than even, making probably quite a nice profit still when you use the cannon at cave horrors. But at the same time, I am a freaking peasant on RuneScape at the moment, and I really have needed to cling to as many GPs as I possibly can, and that is why I didn't use the cannon pretty much. And it's also pretty AFKable when you are just there without a cannon, and considering they halfway through I sort of started this video idea, Jagex updated the servers, so on every single world, no matter whether it's highly populated or whether it's, you know, got 5 people on it, it's still gonna have the same spawn rates for all the monsters as a highly populated world. So the spawn rate is now just exactly the same across every single server, just completely regardless of the number of players on that server. So that was really nice, and it sort of meant that, yeah, I mean, I could just sort of stand still in a few of the squares, and I would be able to just AFK, sort of auto retaliate on, kill a bunch of cave horrors. Obviously just sort of have to look across to the side every now and then, make sure I'm not getting killed by a random, or now that those have been updated, I don't have to worry about that either. And also just, you know, every now and then you might go non-aggressive, or you might need to eat. Also a really neat trick, probably most of you guys might know about this, but I'll just say it anyway. If you're versing, you know, any monsters or whatever, might be on Slayer or whatever, and they go non-aggressive, you want them to go aggressive again, all you got to do is run from your current spot out away, so that your current spot where you were standing is then off the minimap. I might explain that in a video in the future, but basically if you like run a few minimap spaces away from where you were standing originally, then you come back, then everything will be aggressive again. I'm not sure if just relogging works the same way. I don't think it does. It might. I might just be talking complete crap at the moment. But anyway, that was a handy technique or whatever for just easily getting everything to auto retaliate on me again, so I could sort of AFK most of the stuff and just make sure I didn't miss any black masks or hard clues or whatever. But I think my overall sort of luck was pretty average. It definitely did decline towards the end. I think a sort of average amount of black masks per hard clue ratio is usually about 1 black mask to every 2 hard clues, maybe just slightly less than that, but I sort of went further below that. I think I ended up probably getting about 9 or 10 black masks out of 50 hard clues from there, so, you know, that was pretty average, but it's still, you know, a fair few black masks, and it was pretty good. And to be completely fair, there are at least 2 occasions when I came back from doing a hard clue, came straight back into the cave, killed a cave horror, and just got a hard clue straight away. And I also got a bunch of snapdragon seeds, so I'm really looking forward to selling all of that up, as well as my clue scroll rewards, just so I can go test out the new bounty hunter. I haven't even tested that out yet. That looks absolutely awesome. I just really want to get out there and do some PKing. But yeah, so never know, someone might be out there with one of the new Ellies. You might be able to smite one of those out. That would be absolutely lovely. So now that I've finished this 50 hard clue scroll rewards video, I sort of want to move into doing some bounty hunter. I haven't really tried out the new bounty hunter at all yet, so that's pretty exciting. And I also wouldn't mind doing some God Wars dungeon. My stats still are currently a bit low. They're not terrible, but I mean, they're not, you know, awesome. I would love to have 99 attack and 99 strength going into God Wars dungeon, and at the moment I'm sitting at almost sort of 81 attack and I think 93 strength, which isn't too bad, but obviously, you know, I don't want to be a leech or anything like that. I'm definitely gonna have to go with a few other people But I'm really looking forward to that. It should be a lot of fun. I've been waiting to test out God Wars Dungeon for so long. As long as I don't get freaking DDoSed and lose all my shit, which I hear keeps happening to everybody, which currently seems to be the bane of Old School RuneScape. But you know, that would be really fun to try out anyway. Really cool seeing the corp being released as well. It'd be really cool to test that out. My stats are obviously way too low for that at the moment, and I definitely don't have the right gear. But lots of excitement for all of that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to hop into some live commentary now and show you all of the exact rewards that I got for my hard clue scrolls, all 50 of them, and also sell those up, and yeah, hopefully have a nice little cash stack. So I'll see you in the live commentary. Hey guys, so in my inventory I have a bunch of the stackables which I couldn't have all nice and neat in the tab that I have set up in my bank with all the other hard clue scroll rewards. So here they are. These are all the clue scroll rewards from 50 hard clues. Now there's only a few differences to what I actually ended up with and what I actually got, and that is I have slightly less sharks here, and I think there was oh yeah, the teleports. There's just a few teleports which are missing. That's just because I ended up using a few of the teleports and some of the sharks as well. But everything else here is exactly how it is. Oh, and also this one's Zami Crozier. If you take that out, if I equip that, this is now pretty much all exactly what I got. It's pretty cool. I got some pretty cool like items. I got a variety of different items. I got lots of different pages. I did get a lot of Zami pages. Just sort of worked out then when I was price checking everything using sort of slightly understanded zybez prices. And these things are worth a lot of money. I was going really well. I actually had 3 completely different pages, and then I started doubling up. Did not get lucky and get a 4th only once. That would have been amazing. That would have been the first time I ever got like a perfect set of Zami pages from clue scrolls. But anyway, really happy with that. Those are really good. Guthix pages suck absolute crap. Same with these Sara pages. They are absolutely terrible. They're like 20k each. I've seen people drop these before at banks. Yeah, they're just crap. They're more of a pain to sell than they are really worth selling unless you have a large amount of them. And yeah, then you know we've got Rune Cane, we've got the Blue Dragon Mask. Yeah, they're cool. The Tan Cavalier hat. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a new item. All worth like 20k. Just crap. But yeah, I mean, the Guthix chap's actually worth like 100k. I was pretty surprised at that. Sara D'hide top, that was around 300 or 400k, I think. All of these quests aren't worth very much. I think the bulk of the money I really got from this. So basically, this is all worth 7 to 8 mil. It really doesn't look like it, but these Zami pages are all sort of around 600k each, and also you've got a lot of this rune stuff. It all adds up. Those are all like nice chunks of around 300k. It does really add up, and it all equals between sort of 7 and 8 mil, which is really actually quite good for 50 clue scrolls. I'm pretty happy with that. That's actually pretty good. I didn't really think it would be that decent. I also probably got an additional 3 to 5 mil from the cave horrors themselves as well. That's on top of I haven't sort of subtracted the amount of money I would have spent on getting equipment and everything. I did end up buying Carol's top and bottom, and I did sell a bunch of the masks as I went. So I've in here I've got most of my cave horror loot. That is these. I've got 3 masks left to sell. Got this shield left up, which I'll probably just keep forever. And I also have 16 snapdragons. Also got a bunch of other seeds. Not really sure whether they're really worth much, these other seeds. The dwarf weeds should be worth a bit. And those lanta dimes, as well as these teak logs. Not sure how much these are selling for, but you know, that's a nice extra chunk of money as well. And you know, I would say that cave horrors are actually, you know, a decent amount of money if you just need to make some money back quickly. Say you've died, you know, you lost some bank staking. You know, you come here, you set a similar objective like 50 hard clue scrolls or something, and you know, you've already got green cash. I mean, all this combined is easily over 10 mil, combined with my cave horror loot and everything. And you don't really need to start off with brilliant gear. I mean, I started off using a D-skimmy with, you know, black D'hide. It's the helm of Nezi and stuff like that. That doesn't take long to get. It's really easy to do. So yeah, it's pretty good. I would definitely recommend doing hard clues as well, guys, because you know, you can get a lot of this cool loot, even though it's nothing crazy. It's not third age, and it's all very sort of average gear. It does definitely add up, and it does definitely make those hard clues worth it if you can do them within you know, a decent time frame. You know, aim for less than 15 minutes. optimally about 10 minutes, I would say it'd probably be quite good. And you never know, I mean, just getting one of these Zemi pages is really good, and those are pretty consistent. I mean, there are a lot of extra pages you can get these days, but I think most of the time when I've gotten the Zemi pages, they've actually come with a Bandos page or one of the new pages. I'm not sure if they actually programmed it like that, but I don't really think you actually miss out. Maybe that was just good luck, but you know, it's pretty good. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. This has been my 50 hard clue scroll rewards video. Really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm looking forward to making some more videos. I'm really looking forward to selling all this stuff and you know, buying a bunch of PK supplies and trying out some PKing, and also checking out God Wars and doing a bunch of other things, and you know, getting around to more videos instead of being so lazy. Sorry it's taking so long to make this video. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you next video.